I'm Amy Nicole, and I am back with my second video of the year. I am on a roll in 2025, and I am coming on here to show you everything I made in 2025. Okay, friends, so this is a little late maybe because it's already February. No! But I did want to come on here and make a little video about everything I made in 2024 because I have not been as good at doing individual makes videos like I used to with all the details of all things. I just have found that it's really hard to find time to make a video for every single thing. So I want to try to do more roundup type videos. I'm going to try not to drag this on too long. If you have any questions about anything specific about any of these garments, I'm happy to answer them in the comments below. But I did want to show y'all everything I made in 2024 because it was a pretty successful year of making for me. So without further ado, let's get started. Also, this is not in any kind of made order. I have no idea what order I made these in. I'm just going to show them to you in the order I have them hanging up here. So this first one is a sheer top. It is the Republique du Chiffon Maxine pattern, which I've wanted to make for a long time. Super cute bow tie blouse that I obviously wear with a little black cami. I got this fabric from a designer I used to work for, and I hung on to it because if you can see, it's actually two separate fabrics in the same color, just different prints. So, and I split them up. So this side has the more like white noisy kind of print, and this one has this scale looking print. And from the moment I saw these prints, I thought they would be really fun together as this kind of top, and it's super cute with the bow tied, and I just really love this pattern and I love the way it turned out. Another thing I made was this Fiber Mood. This is the Fiber Mood Alyssa shirt. I had this silk polka dot shantung in my stash forever. It's super light and breezy. I got it from a Thrifty Notion ages ago. I actually really wanted to make this like beautiful maxi skirt with it, but I just didn't have enough. So I made this super cute notched collared button down with these really fun pearl vintage buttons. And this is another really great pattern. I've actually made another Alyssa from Fiber Mood. I will link, I think I actually did a blog post about that one, so I will link that below, and I will also link all the patterns and everything from this video below as well. I just love the large scale polka dot. I love the navy. I am really happy with how this turned out. It's very like cool, preppy. I like the super low V. It comes down pretty low. Well, not that low. When it's on me, it comes down pretty low, and it is super fun to wear. It's so cute. This next skirt I made, this was my birthday outfit, birthday make of 2024, and this is the Valeria skirt, or Valeria probably. I don't remember the pattern company, but again, this will be linked below. This skirt is so much fun. It is a super high-low sheer. It goes, the highness is like asymmetrical, so it's like up over one leg with this fun ruffled tier, and I made it in this black chiffon, again, that I've had in my stash forever. And this looks so fun with just a pair of bike shorts underneath. That's how I've been wearing it. I can also style it with a slip, but I think it's even cooler with the bike shorts, and it is so flowy and fun to wear. I feel very like Stevie Nicks, and it's so much fun. This make, I am actually very determined to give this make its own blog post because I have been wanting to make a Coco Chanel inspired jacket ever since I acquired this beautiful fabric, tweed, that I got again from a designer I used to work for. If you can see the details, some of the tweed, this is actually not yarn, it's strips of fabric. Lots of fun colors. And when I acquired this fabric, I knew I wanted to make a Coco Chanel inspired jacket. I used, what pattern did I use? I know what pattern I used, but I didn't write it down. So you're going to have to look in the comments to find out. I'm so mad I didn't write it down. I was really happy with this pattern as well because it really took you through a lot of couture techniques without feeling very super intimidating. So the jacket has an actual vent in the sleeve. It's a nice, here, this is just a jacket, so I'll just try it on for you. I use this really fun striped lining on the inside. I, of course, put in shoulder pads. Look how much fun this is. I did the patch pockets. I had to do the fringe trim. I did it all the way around the neck and around the pockets as well. And it fits like a dream. It is just, I feel so luxurious and fancy when I'm wearing it. I had to add the gold buttons, and I also even added the hand-stitched chain along the bottom of the hem. And this is one of my favorite things that I made this year, possibly ever. It is just so classic and timeless, and I feel like I'm going to be able to have it for a long time, and it's just so special. And I put off making this forever because I just thought it was going to be this huge to-do of a project, but it really was so chill, and the pattern that I do not remember that I will link below was amazing. Next is a very simple sweatshirt that I actually copied. I traced this off from a vintage sweatshirt that I have that I needed to get rid of because it was so stained and old, but I just loved the fit of it. So I copied that. I actually did record myself doing that, so I need to make a video for you guys as well. I also added some fun Taylor Swift inspired embroidery to this. This is a deep navy. It might be coming up as black, but it's a deep navy, really nice French terry. And I did this on our Melco embroidery machine that we have been having a lot of fun with and experimenting with and doing some work with. Fun, simple sweatshirt that I love so much. If it has a super cropped fit, it's really nice. Next is this square necked, super fitted tee. This is the Orage by Deer & Doe. It's a great pattern in that it has a lot of different necklines, sleeve lengths. It also comes with a skirt, which I've made before. So a lot of options with this pattern. However, I will say, and I used this pattern for the next make too, I will say that I do not love this pattern as a small chested person. I think Deer & Doe's patterns are drafted for a more hourglass figure. If you are small chested, like myself, I would recommend maybe doing a small bust adjustment because I did have a lot of gaping and extra fabric like in this area, which is especially noticeable on this top. I did go back and take it out, but I just think the overall fit would have been better if I went with something like the Frances pattern, which I think is by So Over It, maybe. But I love this simple top for winter. This fabric is so dreamy soft. I got this from Joann's actually It is a like velvety corduroy feeling knit. My only complaint is that it's not as soft on the inside as it is on the outside, because the outside is so soft, but the inside's like pretty smooth and like cool to the touch. Anyway, I've been wanting to sew some more basics, so that was what inspired this, and also I just touched this fabric at Joann's and I needed to have it. So that is this, and then again, this next top is the same pattern. Again, there's a lot of different neckline options, so I did the mock turtleneck option for this in a basic black rib, and I did a cropped for this one. This is the Arage by Deer & Doe again, and I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of lettucing on the hem. So that's my fun lettuce hem crop top. This is another super fun top to wear in the cold weather months, which I've been trying to replenish my cold weather me-made tops, because I used to just make a bunch of button-down shirts, but then I found like when I'm actually cold, I just want softer things next to my skin. So I've been doing more knits. This next make was actually a pajama set. This is two different patterns. I accidentally put the pocket on the front, so that's fine. The shorts, for the shorts, I used the summer sweatsuit shorts from Sew DIY, which is a great PJ pattern overall, but for this really fun purple waffle knit, which also from Joann's? No, I ordered this from somewhere. I don't remember. I wanted to make a little bit more fall-ish appropriate, at least Texas fall PJ set, and this is the nut pattern from Sewing Machina. They have a great selection of some really fun patterns on Etsy, and I really enjoy the fun details of her sewing patterns. There's this whole extra section down here with this cute tie and the elasticated sleeves, and this just looks so fun, and it's so comfy as like a loungewear set. I would love to make some more cozy loungewear this year. The next make is a tried and true Grainline Studio alder dress that I hacked into a tie crop, and I actually cannot take credit for this idea. I believe they posted a tutorial for it on their blog, if I remember correctly, but I use these really cute translucent buttons and this really fun dark floral, and this is a super lightweight cotton lawn. I actually had this fabric left over from a shirt I made my dad for his birthday. So this fabric it's fun because it is very lightweight, but the colors are such that I could easily wear this into the fall in Texas when it's like still hot, but I want to be like fall colors anyway, and it would actually look really cute with these pants. So this is the alder hack from Grainline Studio. Super easy to hack this pattern into a top like this because it already has these style lines right here, so it's really perfect if you already have this pattern. This is a great way to extend the use of it. Next, I really wanted to make this year one of those like sporty girl rompers that everybody was wearing. So I used the roving romper from by Gracie Steele, and the pattern itself is actually only the shorts part. This is the romper underneath, which I was a little bit dumb, and I sewed it as if I was making the lining of a dress, and so my surged seams are like, if the skirt comes up you can see them, and they should be against my body. That was dumb. Anyway, and I drafted the dress on the outside, and this is a really fun ribbed swim fabric from Joann's. And I gave myself a cute little slit down here on the leg, and I did a facing with the slit. It is so much fun. It's so comfy in the summer with some cute sneakers, maybe like a loose button down thrown over it. It's so easy to wear. I want to make another one this year in black. I think. It would be really fun in a crazy color, but I just have some black that I can use. This next make is so much fun. This is another one of those makes that I had been putting off forever. I've had this vintage pattern. This is Butterick 6697. It's a vintage, actually, maternity pattern. I don't remember where I found it, but I've had it in my stash forever, and I have wanted to sew it forever, and I finally was like, just pick a fabric and sew it. And I have this really fun print from my sweet friend Katie Cortman that she sent me from her Color Splash collection, I believe. So this, I don't think is one of her Spoonflower prints. I believe you can get this one on fabric.com, aka Amazon. Still, I don't know, Katie, I'm sorry. I'm going to get this so wrong. And then I had this remnant of her fabric as well. This is another print of hers that used to make my dad a birthday shirt. I make him a shirt every year for his birthday, and if there's leftovers, I just use it. So I had this left over. I think the fabric looks so cute together. And this, the details on this pattern, each of these is like a big pleat. So they all come together and then they get top stitched, and you can see that if you were pregnant, it actually creates this lovely little blousing over what would be a baby belly. But if you don't have a baby belly, it's just like really cute. And I hemmed it pretty short. So it's just a really cute little like baby doll-ish dress that's totally appropriate for a 39-year-old to wear. And I apologize, it's very wrinkly. I had to pull some of this stuff out of my summer clothes bin in order to make this video for y'all. But I love this dress so much. This next make was a self-drafted. I actually hacked this from my Roxy Trio pattern with the original intention of doing a blog post about the hack. But once I finished it, I loved it so much that I think it might need to be its own pattern, because it's like a little bit, the shape is different than the Roxy a little bit. But also I added a shelf bra on the inside, which is really awesome because since the dress is like super flowy, as you can see, great for summer. I also added a slit in the front. And since the dress is super flowy, the shelf bra makes you feel secure. If you bend over, you're not gonna like flash everybody. And so I like to wear this loose, but I also invented this situation where there's actually some ties hanging around inside here. I need to make them shorter because they're actually like longer than the dress, that does not make sense. But, and then I did these little slits on the side of the dress, like little buttonhole slits that I can pull the ties to the outside, and then I can also tie it and then it's got a cute little belted situation. So I just thought that was so clever and so fun. And yeah, I could have made just separate tie, and if I wanted to wear it, cool. If not, cool. But I don't know. I like clothes that are modular and have this weird transformative detail, and I thought that would be really fun, and I didn't want it to have belt loops or anything silly like that, or anyway. And plus, if it's a loose tie, like, how do you keep track of that thing? It gets lost. So this is a really nice rayon, really fun print that was actually gifted to me from our sweet friend Victoria. So that is this. Next is a Ogden cami hack that I also did not invent this hack. I saw this hack on Pinterest and I had to copy it. It is so cute. It has elastic in the bottom and it's cropped and it's got these ties on the top, and I actually made it in a knit, so it's so soft. And I just did 2 layers because the Ogden cami has a facing and then the outside, and so I forget how they did it for the hack, but I thought it would just be like more efficient for everything to be all in one piece. So there's actually a seam along the bottom here, and then I just sewed a closure for the casing, and it turned out really cute, and it is very soft and very comfortable to wear. I'm gonna put this over here because my stuff is falling everywhere. Next is a Tabor V-neck. This pattern is, I believe, Sew House 7. And this was a really cute remnant, again, from Thrifty Notion. I think I just threw it in my cart so I could have free shipping, maybe. Thrifty Notion is one of my favorite secondhand fabric shops. And it was just a white jersey with this long rainbow stripe down the middle. And I thought it would be fun to make just a very simple tee out of it. And I like having the stripes asymmetrical. And I love the V neckline of this pattern. This pattern comes together really quick. It's a really fun, and I highly recommend it for a great basic tee. The next make is, I believe that I used the tap shorts, the Katie and Lainey tap shorts, which are no longer available. They have given me permission to share the pattern, so if you want this pattern, let me know. I can send it to you. This is a sherbet green twill. I wanted some more shorts for summer, and I also had some fun with our Melco embroidery machine on these, and I did a really fun pocket detail with some flowers, and they turned out so cute, some wildflowers. I just love, love, love the way these pockets turned out. I can't wait to wear these more this summer because I don't feel like I wore them enough last summer. Next is this. These I actually made later in the year. This is the Worker Trousers by Modern Sewing Co. This is a really fun pant. They're high-waisted and like somewhat fitting at the hip, but then they have a really relaxed leg that has just a hint of that like balloon shape that has been very popular in the last year or so. And this fabric is like a canvas, like a super lightweight linen-y canvas with this fun dot print. And these are navy, a super dark navy. And I'm really happy with the way they turned out. I love the fit. I did have to do some fitting tweaks, which I actually also think I videoed and never posted. Y'all, I'm so bad at just videoing and never posting. Anyway, these are super fun, super comfy, very light. So they're not really great when it's like super cold because the air just cuts right through them. But they are great otherwise. Okay, next is this really fun, oh my gosh, this is so awkward. This really fun set that I hacked from the Audie play suit. Oh gosh. the Audie play suit. So this is the bottom of the Audie play suit, which I made into these really cute wide-legged pants. I just drafted a facing for them, which I do plan on making a full blog post about this because I want to have it as a tutorial freebie for all of my subscribers, and that is going to include the pattern for the facing. So look for that coming this summer, hopefully. And then this is the top of the Audie. I came up on, so this is like higher than the actual waist of the Audie. And then I added this peplum. And for the back, I just did this really fun bow closure. It is so cute. It is so cute when it's worn together. And I use this sort of like peppermint stripe linen look poly that I also, I believe, got from a Thrifty Notion. So these are, this outfit is so much fun, but these are also like super great separates. I love a matching set for that reason, because it's, you can wear them together and make a really fun statement, or you can wear them separately and you're still like the cutest person ever. That is that set. And then I have a pair of Philippa pants. I tried the infamous Philippa pants in this white twill and white cotton twill. I did some really fun yellow top stitching. I'm pretty happy with the fit on these. I feel like I'm still looking for my dream jeans pattern. These are close. I do think I want to try. There's another pattern I would like to try. I did have to make some adjustments on these, and mostly, so I've made these before. I did not blog about them, but I do believe I shared about them on Instagram. And I think I shared my adjustments. I majorly straightened the leg for these. The Philippas, I think, have a more tapered leg view, which I have used before, but the calves were so way too tight. And I wanted a more straight leg look for these, and I thought the raw hem was very fun and modern, and I love my yellow top stitching, and you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to wear these before Memorial Day or Labor Day or whatever. Whenever you're not supposed to wear white, that's when I'm going to wear them. You think I'm done? I'm not done. I have two more things to show you. One is this Fiber Mood sweatshirt. This is the Fiber Mood Laura sweatshirt, which has this really fun kangaroo pocket in the front that's like inside the seaming. So I don't know how well you can tell, but this sweatshirt has some really cool seaming, and I played around with the direction of the stripe, which is very fun. And typical me, it already looks dingy. This is why I can't have nice things. This sweatshirt actually has even more cooler details than what you can see on here, because it also has some really cool, a cool panel down the top of the arm, which is a really fun detail, and the back has some cool seaming as well. So yeah, just a very simple white sweatshirt. This fabric I've just had in my stash forever. It's one of those fabrics that just showed up. We'll never know. We'll never know where it came from. Last but not least, I finished a knitted project this year, and I love this sweater. This is the Sabrina sweater from We Are Knitters or Wool and the Gang, one of the two. And it just has these cute baubles all over it. And I use the Tina tape yarn, which is like a tencel flat taped yarn, and it's super fun to work with. Why is the color blocking random and uneven? Oh, that's because this whole sweater was supposed to be this color green, and I ran out of yarn, and they did not have this color anymore. So I had to color block. So I wanted to make sure I used as much of the green as possible, the darker green as possible. So I actually knitted this sleeve top down instead of bottom up. So I didn't want to change to the mint until I was absolutely, and I didn't know where that was going to be. So then this whole sleeve ended up being the mint. But it's a really fun sweater. I love the bobbles. I love the cut of it. I did end up making it cropped quite a bit, and I just held it up to myself and guessed. I also knew I was going to run out of yarn. This is why I do not buy yarn if I don't have a very specific project in mind that tells me how much yarn to buy, because I had just bought this yarn because I thought it was cool, and you can't do that with yarn like you can with fabric. You have to know how much you need. Anyway, love the way this came out. It's super fun, and it has gotten a lot of wear this winter. So that is all of my makes from 2024. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 makes. That's pretty good, because I kind of felt like last year was a little bit crazy pants. So the fact that I was able to make enough things for like basically 2 things a month, I'm actually very impressed with myself right now. So that is all my makes for 2024. I hope I get to make as many things in 2025. I have some really fun ideas for new things I would like to make. There are a couple things on my board over there that have been on there forever that I really want to get to this year. And I have a feeling I'll feel the same way I did about them as I did this and this. Those like long-standing projects that you're like, why did I wait this long to make this amazing thing? And then I have some like fresher things that I want to make, and I'm very excited to tell you that I actually traced out in Illustrator a new pattern that I would love to release this year. So thank you so much for being here. I know I have been on a bit of a hiatus, but I do want to try to get back to regularly at least making videos for y'all, even if it's roundup type videos and not full makes videos. So if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And as always, happy sewing. Bye! I got it from, what's that store called? It's like on the tip of my tongue. Thrifty Notion. And did not actually get that many chances to wear them last summer because I made them. That's not true. I made them in March. Why did I just say that? I can't wait to... What pattern did I end up using for this? I don't remember. I think